Every year in Louisville, we lose 820 acres of trees. Trees do a lot of work for Louisville. First, trees pull pollution out of the air, reducing the amount that ends up in human lungs. This includes removing 4.3 million pounds of ozone and 1.2 million pounds of soot, dust, and other particulates. You can't see some of this stuff, but it does irritate your lungs and can trigger asthma attacks. In 2015, the city counted all the trees in Jefferson County. They found out that we're losing trees and not replacing them. The American Lung Association grades our air every year, and we aren't doing so well. The last 6 years, Louisville got an F for ozone levels. The Green for Good team wanted to solve both these problems of fewer trees in our city and bad air quality. We wanted to put a number on the health benefits of a mini forest could provide. We needed a big open space to do this experiment, and the front yard at St. Margaret Mary School was the perfect place.
Air pollution, depending on your personal level of susceptibility, even on clean days, can actually still be having an adverse effect on you. It's just at a level where you're not physically feeling it, but it could still be doing some damage.
One of the first innovation projects for the city of Louisville was to look at the burden of asthma monitored across our community, and we discovered a relationship between air pollution and asthma events, and that led us to go looking for areas where air pollution exposure might be more problematic. So obviously areas around busy roadways look like opportunities for us to improve health by trying to remediate whatever some of that air pollution risk might be.
So this project is the first of its kind. We know that air pollution has problems and it's associated with lots of adverse health outcomes. But we have very few ways in trying to remediate or decrease the effects of air pollution on health. To provide accurate, reliable, quantitative answers, we have undertaken this project in which we would first do a health evaluation of the students and the amount and the levels and the spread of air pollution in the school, and then we plant the trees and see a difference.
Trees and shrubs are going to be planted along the front lawn of St. Margaret Mary to create a living filter for roadway air pollution. This experiment, we hope, will confirm that by strategically placing greenery, we can block the pollution caused by cars and help the students breathe easier.
So in the Green for Good project, my main role is to coordinate the air quality measurements. So together with graduate students back at my university and a whole team of folks here in Louisville, we're conducting the measurements of air quality as affected by the planting of the vegetation. So this project's really important because there's very little data on the role of vegetation in filtering out air pollution. And so this is a step in that direction, as well as taking it beyond that and looking at whether or not there are also implications to health.
A lot of the goals from this project were to really understand the order of magnitude of how much pollution we could remove from the freeway with the plantings. Another major goal and challenge of the project is we're trying to transplant very large trees, because as a scientific research project we need to show a major change from before to after, and trees, as we know, take a really long time to actually grow. So we're going out to tree farms, old Christmas tree nurseries, harvesting and bringing those trees here.
One of the cool things about it is it does pair the city Office of Sustainability, it pairs the nonprofit, which is the Institute for Healthy Air, Water and Soil, and it pairs up with some very groundbreaking research that's going on at University of Louisville. So then you bring in our community partners here at St. Margaret Mary, and we're all working together to try to find out what happens when we plant this row of greenery in front of the school on a busy road and what kind of impacts we'll see to the health. So I think it's very unique.
Well, at St. Margaret Mary, we teach the students to use their gifts and talents to serve others. And this is a great lesson for them to see the interconnectedness of them and their effect on the environment, their connection to the local and global community. And so we're teaching them that through this project, that they can make a difference. And what a great lesson for children to see that even they can make a difference in the world.
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity, I think, first for ourselves as a parish community to be part of something much larger. It's certainly very important to be the opportunity for the students to learn a little bit more themselves about how the way we care for the earth impacts the way we also care for ourselves.
I am so excited also about having this work happen here at the school with all these wonderful little children. And the only way that we're going to have a really healthy Louisville is by understanding that we are nature and understanding that we are all interconnected and that we must have healthy air, healthy water and healthy soil in order to have healthy human beings.
We looked at these levels in the bodies of the students and the teachers before we planted the trees and after we planted the trees. After we planted the trees, these protective cells, the levels were higher, which means that your body was just working as it should, taking care of itself. It's all related to the immune system, and if your immune system can work properly, then you're healthier. And so the protective cells were higher after we planted the trees, and immune activity was lower. So instead of having to fight off these low levels of infection all the time, or these low levels of inflammation from air pollution, your bodies was just, we found in the students and the adults, their bodies were just working normally to protect themselves.
So what all this work is about improving the health of our citizens. And this is really critical research for our city and beyond, because all over the country, the trend is that more people are moving to cities. And this means that we've got to find more ways to make sure that our air quality is clean. So for the administration and the students at St. Margaret Mary, you guys should understand that you all are national leaders in this kind of work. People are going to be studying what you're doing from all over the country.